English Learning Podcast.
Learn English, clear, easy, and fast.
Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to the English Learning Podcast. I am Jack.
And I am Sarah. We are so happy to sit here with you today. Please make yourself very comfortable. Get a warm cup of sweet tea or hot coffee, take a deep breath, and relax your mind.
Today, we have a very special and very long episode for you. This is a pure listening practice. We are going to speak very slowly, and we will use very simple, everyday words.
You do not need a notebook today. You do not need to study heavy grammar books. We are just going to have a natural, friendly, and long conversation about real life.
We want to tell you a little secret about the human brain. If you listen to simple English like this for just 10 or 20 minutes every day, it will make a huge impact on your listening skills. Your brain will learn naturally while you relax.
Exactly. When we speak today, please do not worry if you do not understand every single word. You do not need a dictionary. You do not need to be exact.
Just try to understand the main topic. Try to catch the general feeling of our simple story. Picture the story in your mind. If you understand the general idea, that is a very big step for your English journey.
And do not worry, at the very end of this long podcast, we will tell you the main idea in just one simple sentence. So just close your eyes and listen.
So, let us begin. Today, we are going to talk about our daily routine. What do we do from the early morning when the sun comes up until the dark and quiet night?
Let us start with the morning. The start of the day is very important. Jack, what time do you usually wake up?
I am definitely an early bird. I usually wake up at exactly 6 o'clock in the morning. I do not use a loud alarm clock on my phone. My body just naturally wakes up.
That is amazing. What is your house like at 6 in the morning?
The house is very cold and very quiet. I can hear the little birds singing outside my window. The sky is dark blue, and the sun is just starting to come up. I really love the quiet morning.
Wow, 6 o'clock is very early for me. I cannot do that. I really love my warm bed and my sleep. I usually set my phone alarm for 7 o'clock, but I always press the snooze button. I finally wake up and open my eyes at 7:30.
It is very hard to leave a warm bed, especially in the winter. What is the very first thing you do when you open your eyes, Sarah?
The first thing I do is stretch my arms and my legs. Then I drink a large glass of cold water. I keep the water next to my bed. It wakes up my body and my stomach.
That is a very healthy habit. What do you do next?
Then I walk to my bedroom window and open the curtains. I look at the sky to see the weather. If it's sunny, I feel very happy. If it's raining, I feel a little sleepy. What about you, Jack?
For me, it is always coffee. I walk directly to the kitchen. I do not even wash my face first. I just turn on the coffee machine.
Do you make strong coffee?
Yes, very strong black coffee. While the coffee is making, I feed my dog. His name is Max. He's a big golden retriever. He's always very hungry in the morning. I put dried dog food in his red bowl, and I give him fresh water.
That is so sweet. I love dogs.
After I feed Max, I pour my hot coffee into my favorite white mug. The smell of fresh coffee in the morning makes me so happy. It's the best smell in the world.
Do you eat a big breakfast in the morning with your coffee?
No, not really. I usually just eat 2 pieces of warm brown toast. I put some yellow butter and sweet strawberry jam on the bread. Sometimes, if I am very hungry, I eat a red apple. I like a very simple and fast breakfast. How about you?
I love breakfast. It's my favorite meal of the whole day. I usually make warm oatmeal in a small bowl. I add cold milk, fresh yellow bananas, and a little bit of sweet honey. And I always drink a big cup of warm green tea with lemon.
That sounds very healthy and delicious. So, after your nice breakfast, how do you get ready for the day?
I go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth with mint toothpaste for 2 minutes. Then I wash my face with very cold water and use a soft blue towel to dry my face.
Choosing clothes for work can be difficult. How do you choose your clothes?
I go to my closet and look at my dresses and shirts. Sometimes I stand there for 5 minutes. Today, I decided to wear black pants and a clean white shirt. I always iron my white shirt so it looks nice and professional.
That sounds like a very nice outfit. I usually just wear a blue shirt and gray pants. I brush my teeth, put on my shoes, take my heavy black bag, and leave the house at 8:30.
How do you go to work? Do you walk or do you take your car?
I really don't like driving in the morning. There are too many cars on the road, and people drive very fast. I usually take the city bus to work. The bus stop is very close to my house.
Is the bus crowded in the morning?
Yes, it is full of people going to work and students going to school. But I don't mind. The bus driver is a very nice old man. I always say good morning to him.
What do you do on the bus for 20 minutes?
I sit near the big window. I put on my headphones and I listen to a good podcast about history. Sometimes I listen to soft guitar music. I look out the window at the green trees, the small shops, and the people walking their dogs. It's very relaxing for me.
That is a beautiful way to start the day. My office is too far, so I have to drive my car. But before I go to the office, I stop at a small local cafe.
Oh, do you buy more coffee?
No, I buy a second cup of green tea. The barista at the cafe knows my name. He says, "Good morning, Sarah. Here is your green tea." It makes me smile. Then I get back in my car and drive.
What do you listen to in your car?
I listen to the morning radio. Sometimes, if the traffic is very bad and slow, I sing songs very loudly in my car. Nobody can hear me, so I just sing. It makes me feel much better.
That is very funny. I should try singing on the bus, but maybe people will look at me. Now, let's talk about the middle of the day, the busy afternoon. Sarah, what is your desk like at the office?
My desk is very clean and organized. I have my computer, a white notebook, and a cup full of blue pens. I also have a small picture of my family on my desk.
Jack, what is your workday like? My workday is usually very busy. I arrive at the office at 9 o'clock. I say good morning to all my coworkers. I sit at my desk. My desk has a picture of my dog, Max, and a very small green plant.
A small plant is good for the office air. What do you do first?
I turn on my computer and I read my emails. I usually have 20 or 30 new emails every morning. I drink a glass of water and I start answering the emails one by one.
Do you take a break for lunch or do you work all day in front of the screen?
Oh, I always take a break. It is very important for my eyes. Around 1 o'clock, I feel very hungry. I usually bring a simple turkey sandwich from home.
Where do you eat your sandwich?
I walk outside to a small park near my office building. I sit on a green wooden bench. I eat my sandwich in the warm sun, and I watch the little brown squirrels playing in the trees. It's very peaceful.
That sounds lovely. I usually eat lunch inside the office kitchen with my friends. We eat fresh chicken salads with tomatoes and cucumbers.
What do you talk about with your friends?
We talk about our lives outside of work. We talk about our weekend plans, the new movies we watched, and we laugh a lot. It's a very good break from the boring computer screen.
The afternoon can be very long. Do you feel tired around 3 o'clock?
Yes, always. At 3 o'clock, my brain feels very slow. I usually stand up, stretch my back, and drink a large glass of cold water. Sometimes I have a long meeting in the afternoon.
Meetings can be very boring.
Yes, they can. I sit in a big chair, listen to my manager, and take notes in my white notebook with a blue pen.
And what time do you finally finish your work, Sarah?
I usually finish work at exactly 5 o'clock. I turn off my computer, say a loud goodbye to everyone, pack my bag, and walk to my car.
Do you go straight home after work?
Not always. 2 days a week, I stop at the local supermarket to buy fresh food.
I don't like the supermarket after work. It is always so crowded.
Yes, there are many tired people pushing shopping carts, but I like to buy fresh bread, cold milk, and some red apples. I wait in a long line to pay the cashier. Then I carry the heavy bags to my car and drive back home.
When you finally open your front door, how do you feel?
I feel so tired in my legs, but very happy to be home in my safe place. I put the food in the refrigerator.
I completely understand that feeling. The feeling of coming home is the best feeling in the world. I finish work at 6 o'clock.
Is the bus ride home different from the morning?
Yes, it is very different. In the morning, people are talking and drinking coffee, but in the evening, the bus ride home is always very quiet. Everyone on the bus is tired after a long day of working. Some people are even sleeping on the bus.
So, what do you do in the evening, Jack? How do you relax your tired mind and body?
The evening is my absolute favorite part of the day. When I open the door, my dog Max is waiting for me. He is so happy. He jumps and wags his tail.
That is the best welcome home.
Yes, it is. The first thing I do is take off my formal work clothes. I put on my most comfortable gray sweatpants and an old soft t-shirt. I take off my watch and just breathe.
Oh yes, comfortable clothes are the best thing in the world. Do you cook a big dinner for yourself?
Sometimes I cook. I like to make simple hot food, like pasta with red tomato sauce, garlic, and a lot of cheese. I boil the water, cook the pasta for 10 minutes, and mix it with the sauce.
That sounds delicious. Do you cook every night?
No, on Fridays I am very lazy. I do not want to cook or clean the kitchen. I just use my phone to order a big pepperoni pizza.
Pizza and a funny movie.
Exactly. I eat the hot pizza and watch a funny comedy movie on the television. Sometimes I watch a documentary about wild animals. Max sits on the floor next to me and sleeps.
Pizza and a movie is the perfect American Friday night. For my evening routine, I like to cook healthy food. I turn on some soft jazz music in my kitchen. I cut green vegetables like broccoli and carrots. I usually make roasted chicken in the oven.
Cooking with music sounds very relaxing.
It is. It helps me forget about work. After I eat my dinner, I have to wash the dirty dishes. I use warm water and lemon soap. I clean the kitchen table so it is ready for the next morning.
Do you watch television at night like me?
Sometimes I watch the evening news, but I prefer to read. The news can be very stressful. I sit on my soft sofa in the living room, I turn off the big lights, and I just turn on a small yellow lamp.
That sounds very cozy.
Yes, very cozy. I drink a cup of hot chamomile tea. Chamomile is a flower that helps you sleep. I read a mystery book for an hour. It really helps my mind calm down and forget the busy day.
That is a beautiful evening routine. I also like to call my parents or my friends in the evening. We talk on the phone for 20 or 30 minutes. We just catch up and talk about simple things.
Talking to family is very important. Finally, what time do you go to sleep?
Because I wake up very early with the birds, I also need to go to sleep early. At 10 o'clock, I go to the bathroom, I brush my teeth for the second time, I wash my face, I set my phone alarm clock for 6 o'clock, just in case.
And then you get in bed?
Yes, I get in my warm bed at 10:30. My room is very dark and quiet. Max sleeps on a small bed on the floor. I close my eyes, think about good things, and fall asleep very fast. What about you, Sarah?
I go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, and put some soft cream on my face. I usually check to make sure the front door is locked. Then I turn off all the lights in the house.
What time do you fall asleep?
I get to bed at 11 o'clock. Sometimes I think about my plans for tomorrow, but I usually fall asleep very quickly. I dream about nice things and wait for the sun to come up again.
Well, my friends, that is our whole long day, from the early morning coffee to the busy office to the dark and quiet night.
We really hope you enjoyed listening to our long and simple conversation today. Did you feel relaxed listening to our voices?
As we promised at the very beginning of the podcast, we're going to summarize the main idea of this whole video in just one simple sentence. Are you ready?
Listen carefully. Here is the main topic. Today, we talked about our simple daily habits, what we eat, how we travel to work, and how we relax our bodies at the end of the day.
That's it. If you understood that general story, you did an amazing job today. You should be very, very proud of yourself.
Just listening to us for this long today made your English brain much stronger. You are doing a great job. Keep doing this every single day.
Before you leave us and go to sleep, please write a comment below. What is your favorite part of the day? Do you love the fresh morning, the busy afternoon, or the relaxing evening?
We love reading your beautiful stories from all over the world. If this simple listening practice helped you relax today, please like the video and subscribe to our channel.
Thank you for spending your valuable time with us. Keep smiling, keep listening, and have a wonderful day or night.
Goodbye, my friends. See you in the next episode.